every bad decision you've made started with one thing: emotion. You got angry, excited, scared, and you acted without thinking. And if you don't take control, trust me, someone else will. So in this video, I will talk about how to master your emotions before they control you. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I see Cherie. So let's get started. Impulse control separates the strong from the weak. If you can't control yourself when you're angry, sad, it's so easy to manipulate you because people know what buttons they need to push on in order to get certain reaction from you. So of course, they will use that. I don't say that you need to forget about your emotions and suppress them each time when you have them. No, it's not the best way. But you just need to know how to hide them in certain situations where it's better to do that than to show them. For example, if you're so annoyed by someone being late, of course you can say everything that you think about this person right to her face. Or you can say it calmly. I respect my time and I want you to respect my time as well. Next time, please try to be on time. It's up to every person how she or he will handle. But the main thing here is you need to react normally. If you react like a very angry person, unlikely something will change because the person will just know that, oh, you become so bothered when she does that. So a person will continue doing that. Or another example, you were taking part in a competition and you didn't win the prize. Of course, it's understandable that you're so upset, but it doesn't mean that you need to show that to other people. So if someone knows exactly how to trigger you, doesn't it mean that they just control you? They know how to get any reaction from you. They will use that because you never know what people think about you. Even in your family, there are people who sometimes they can do these things. It doesn't mean that even if we are one family, we have to love each other unconditionally, no, because we are different. Let's even take social media. What do you think about those people who cry in front of camera about all their problems? From one side, all these bloggers, they say that you need to show your true part of yourself, but it doesn't mean that if you cry every single day because you don't live the life of your dreams, it doesn't mean that you need to cry to your stories, to your subscribers every single day. So that's what my opinion about all of this. I don't take these people seriously who cry in front of camera. What are you trying to get out of this? Do you want people to pity you? Okay, you can get that. That's why you need really to filter all the content that you post on social media. Think, firstly, you don't know these people. You can't even possibly imagine who will see that information and how this person can use it against you. So what am I trying to say is that if you can't control your emotions, it means that you can't control nothing in your life because it's your emotions, it's your reactions. And you heard this phrase, if you can't change the situation, just change your reaction to it. Blame the victim won't get you anywhere. Blaming emotions for bad choices is an excuse. Even if you were angry and you did that in that state, it doesn't justify your actions. And you need to understand that because we all have different emotions, different feelings, but it doesn't mean that you need every time when you feel it, give it control. And even if you say that, oh, I didn't mean to do that, I was so angry, so I did that, I didn't even think that it would have these consequences. It's a very childish behavior when people justify their actions just simply using that state. I was angry, that's why I did that. If I wouldn't be angry, I wouldn't do that. Emotions, they don't have control over you unless you give it to them. So even when you feel anger, you can decide what to do with this anger. Of course, it's better to express it, but not, like in such a traumatizing way for other people. Not in front of others, because others don't need to know what can make you angry. As I said, they can use that against you. And plus, you can destroy your relationships with other people. And I'm not sure that you need that. So do you actually want to fix your problems, or do you just enjoy feeling sorry for yourself? Because I met so many people in my life, they are not able to say that they made a mistake. No matter what they did, they will always blame others, or they will blame their emotions. Like those circumstances. And you heard this phrase that when I'm like this, I can't control myself. It's such a childish phrase, like really. If it's about you, you can control it. When I'm like this, for example, when I'm angry, I can't control myself. So does it mean that you need to destroy the whole world just because you're not able to control your emotions? It doesn't justify you, as I said. You're just making these excuses. You don't want to take your responsibility and say that, yeah, I did that, I understand, and next time I will try to avoid that. I will try to solve that problem in another manner. But now, for these people to accept that they could make a mistake, that's something impossible, because now they are flawless. They can't make mistakes. So of course, like when you have such a friend or a partner, you'll be always villain in their story and they will be a victim. Because it's not that I did that to you. I did that because you provoked, like all of this. Even if it's not about other people, for example, they just, like broke something in the house, they will never blame themselves. Like it's not me who throw that cup. No, it's that cup who just fall into pieces. And that's so funny to listen to them, because you understand that they are so childish. Another example, when people say that, oh, like these bad things, they always happen to me. Why everyone is so happy and I'm not? Like I just don't get it. Why life is so unfair? When I hear all of this, I'm just like, what? How many of bad things happen to you just because of your own choices? Just listen. Life is fair. Life is fair to everyone because you got what you did in the past. If now something really bad is happening to you, it's because in the past you did something that provoked this situation. It's really a mindset of an adult. I get everything based on what I did in the past. It's not like bad things happen to me just because. No, just because of you. There are people who also have problems. I will not compare you to them. I don't also like this phrase that, there are people who have worse problems than yours. It's awful when people say like this. They just minimize your problems and say, oh, just shut up. It's not even a problem. Why do you think about that? But still, we all have problems. And it's not just you in the whole world who have them. And let's think who actually benefits from you playing the victim. Because it's not actually you. When you are a victim, you're not in the best position. It's not that state when you really can attract something good. Because when you're a victim, it means that you're ungrateful and you think that you have nothing, even though you have so many great things, but you just don't notice them. It's easier to play the victim and to say that everyone wants bad for you, because firstly, you don't need to make any action. As you understand that no matter what you do, people will always treat you poorly. So that's the mindset of a victim. That's why you decide that it's better not to do anything, because what will change? And secondly, you can just go around and say that, I'm so sad, I don't know what to do in my life, can you help me? Some people will buy it, some will not, it depends on them. You're either in control of your emotions or you're being controlled. Just listen. If you don't take charge of your emotions, someone will. Social media, marketing, toxic people, they love all of this. So they will use that against you. Do you think that you're making your own choices, or are you just reacting to what the world wants you to feel? Have you ever noticed how TikTok feed can fit to your exact mood? Like if now you're sad, you can see all these sad videos. When you're happy, you can see funny videos and all of this. But the problem is, you can watch this funny video for 5 seconds. Next video, it will be already a sad story, and you will feel really sad. And do you think that is healthy to experience so many emotions during such a short period of time? Now you're happy, in 5 seconds you're already sad and heartbroken. And because of what? Just because you saw a video of that poor kitten. So they just used you. And especially because of this, nowadays people are not able to be focused on something for more than 5 seconds, because they want these changes immediately. And for them to feel happy for such a long period of time is something, no, like it's not correct. Where is drama? You know, there are really a lot of people, when everything is great in their life, they feel really bored. Like, what is this? I need drama, like show me drama. And they consciously look for that drama in their life through their toxic friendships, toxic relationships. Like, it's hilarious, but it's true. And why did it happen? Because of social media. They teach you that you need to change your emotions that quickly. And that's why now, even if you look at your life, you feel that, no, like something is not alright. Like, my life can't be that good. So if social media can trigger you just in seconds, imagine how much power it has over you. One video and you're already sad. You already start minimizing all your life, like all your achievements, because you saw someone happier and more successful than you. But 5 minutes ago you were happy. What has happened? And now let's get to the tips. Pause before acting. If you feel triggered, just pause for a second. You can breathe from 1 to 10. I know it can sound a little bit like, what? I heard this so many times, but it really works. Because at least you have this small amount of time to get back to your conscious state of mind. I don't say that you immediately will be able to become like not angry, everything is great, yeah, that's fine. No, you'll be able to get that thought that maybe it's not alright, so I shouldn't do that. In any situation, when you want to give this response immediately, like someone hurt you and you decided that, oh, okay, I will say you even worst thing just to hurt you. But think about that. Do you really need that? Think long term. What consequences it will have? If now you do that, okay, perhaps you will feel better just for a couple of minutes. But then, when you will get back to your calm state, you will understand that, oh, actually you didn't win this battle. You don't have this friendship anymore. Do you think that it's really like an achievement? And you can be proud of that? And all these phrases like, oh, you know, I did that and I just saw her reaction to that. Okay, maybe at that moment, you were like on the top of the mountain. You were so proud of yourself, but now you think that, what have I done? Like, you just destroyed everything. Know your triggers. You need to identify people, situations, like probably habits that trigger you. Why do you feel these emotions? Because of what? You know, for other people, it's even easier to notice your triggers, because when you overreact in every single situation, like they know that, okay, I can do this, and he will just go nuts about that. So now it's time for you to finally find out what triggers do you have. And when you know like what can cause the problem, you can avoid that. But when you're not aware, of course, like you just do that because you don't know like whether it's right or not. Every time when you have different emotions, like from bad to the best, try to notice, why do you feel like that? Even when you're happy, try to find the reason why you're happy. What did you do that now you're happy? Because when you know this, it means that you'll be able to feel happy even more often because you know what causes it. If you're so happy and so proud of yourself after you posted that video that you were editing for a week, okay, you need to post more videos. Or when you're so sad after talking to that person, it means that you need to avoid communication with that person. So it's all about being conscious about that. Own your reactions. You can't control what can happen, but at least you can control how you react to that. Always choose wisely how to react, because in most of the situations you have that control, but you just deliberately give that to something else in order then to not feel guilty about yourself that, oh, I did that. But if someone was controlling you, so now you can say that, oh, it wasn't me, it was that person or that social media situation, Take responsibility of your emotions. Don't react immediately. Even if you have such a desperate desire to do that, don't do that, because then you will regret. And even if you did that, take responsibility and say that, yeah, I did that and I'm sorry, that was my fault. But don't blame other people, moreover this person, that, oh, like it was all because of you did that and that's why I reacted to that. No, you had all the power to choose another reaction, but you chose this. So now if you make the wrong decision, just accept that, apologize and move on. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you soon in my next videos. Bye!